So I was 15 and pregnant and a young mom. And whenever I had my daughter at 16, she was a newborn. And I remember going to my mom and I had told her that I didn't want her. Hey everyone, it's Ali at Tara, and welcome back to another Variety Shift interview. Today we are actually live recording from YWLS. So for Turning Point's Young Women's Leadership Summit. So
Yes, such a nice thing to be here in Dallas. And today we actually have a visitor to our booth. Can you please introduce yourself?
yes, hello, my name's Kailyn, Guerra. And what brought you to the convention today? Yes, so I saw this on social media and I was very interested because I'm a big believer on standing for truth and righteousness and raising young women to stand for that and be bold in that truth and that righteousness.
What do you think you've gotten out of the convention so far with all these young women?
I really love how they're pouring into these young women about relationships and just guiding them on what that should look like, purity, and just waiting till marriage. A lot of young women don't know that, and I know, like, for me, that wasn't really talked about when I was younger, so I really love that.
I know. And are you okay to talk about your story?
Yes, of course. Tell us about that. Yeah, so I was 15 and pregnant, and a young mom. And whenever I had my daughter at 16, she was a newborn. And I remember going to my mom and I had told her that I didn't want her. And she had said, okay, just give it 3 days and then come back and tell me how you feel. Well, after that, I never had that feeling again. And I never brought it up again. And now I have a 14-year-old and I'm 31. So I've been able to raise up a beautiful girl and just raise her in the Lord's ways of righteousness and truth.
It's amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, why do you think women, when they come into a situation that you're in, are always pushed to want to get rid of it?
I think it has to do with a lot of the people around them. They don't have the support. And I think support is a big thing. We need supporters to speak life into these women and to pour into them so they know that they're not alone and that they have someone that can walk through them with during this journey. Yeah. So I think that's really important. And that's probably why they feel that way, because they don't have the support. So
Yeah. I think that's such a big part.
yeah, that's like a big thing.
Right. Yeah. Raising a child is such a big responsibility, and it takes a lot. But I need our community.
Yes.
What were some of the? Were you given any resources?
At that time, my biggest supporter was my mom, but I know this organization, Embrace Grace, they actually help young moms go through their pregnancy, and they pour into them and they just love on them and shower them. So I think that organization's amazing. It's been really helpful. And I've also been a part of that organization and I've been able to tell others about it as well. So it's amazing. It's been a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think of the I guess notion that women, like, conservatives will push the woman to give birth to this child, and they will deem that we'll just empty-handed at the end of the day?
No, I think community is also a big thing. Like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. So I think they've, getting to know people is building a community. There's people always willing to help, and just surrounding yourself with that community that's willing to help and just love on you. Yeah. So
That's wonderful. Why do you think it is that 1 in 3 women will have an abortion sometime in their life prior to the age of 45?
I just think mainly because of there's no support, and a lot of people put a negative look on it as well. Like also not having the support from the partner, like the father. And I know, like, a big thing right away when you tell a father that you're pregnant, they're like, oh, go get an abortion. Like that's literally like, and I mean, that just, the woman doesn't feel supported. And so it's like, they go, they lean towards that decision.
Yeah, it's like, oh, go get your blood tested. Oh, go get an abortion.
Yes, yeah, like if it's nothing, like just take this pill, it'll go away. Like, no. Yeah, like, no, this is a life and it's precious and it's a blessing, and we shouldn't put this negative look up.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
You know what? There's something that came out that's well in the row was just
portraying what I was seeing and was on social media. Figuring shop around. He said, how you seeing her?
She said that all of her friends that have children are all miserable and unhappy.
Wow. Yeah, listen, that's harsh. I do not agree. At the end of the day, I think it's the most rewarding. Just being able to lay in bed with your babies and hug them and just have them post to you. It's like the most rewarding, despite like all the chaosness throughout the day, the loudness. It is just the most rewarding, like to be a mother, and it's actually an honor to be a mother to my children. So yeah, I definitely think that's very harsh, and we just have to change our mindsets on this. Like, yeah, just change our mindset because our children are a blessing. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Lady Ruby will stop by. Your story is shown that I think with other women, who've gone some Tara you have as well. So
I love for you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys.